Hello, CFA Nation. Gabe.
Nick.
Now, was that a lag, or did you have to think of what channel we were on right now? Because I just made a mistake at the beginning of the intro, and I was calling for more reviews.
I actually
That
said my name before you said yours, trying to time it better, and there was still a lag. That's how bad it is.
Oh man, oh man. Well, anyway, we're back here today, to do some more reviews and reactions, discussion. Oh, you guys already know this channel's all cricket all the time. And from time to time we're gonna delve into other sports, you know what I mean? We keep getting the discussion about, hey, do a discussion on baseball, because we talk about it so much, and we're gonna do that for people that want to learn. We're about to get sports back, dude. I'm so excited. So I was just talking to Nick before we came on the air, and I'm like, bro, we gotta, first cricket game, gotta watch it live. Everybody keeps telling us, hey, react on the 2019 World Cup, and we're probably gonna do that real soon. But right now, the only thing that's holding up baseball, which is so frustrating, is millionaires arguing with billionaires about revenue share. But the plan's already set where they're gonna shorten the divisions, and they're going to shorten the season, and they're going to play in empty stadiums. I hear the same thing with the NBA. So we're actually going to get NBA shortened season with the playoffs right around the corner. So I'm excited for that, man. I mean, we need it. We need it. Did you watch the race,
I'll
the
believe it
NASCAR
when I
race?
see it.
Well, NASCAR just
No,
had
I
a
didn't
race. Did you
watch
see
it.
that? NASCAR had a race on Sunday. So that was really cool. I missed it. I didn't even know. Bro, it's so bad. I would have watched that, honestly, on TV if I knew it was on. I found out after the fact. But NASCAR had a race, and, no fans. Again, it's so weird with no fans being there. But still, it's sports. This is a big part of just everyday life. I wanted to say American life, but sports are big everywhere, man. All over the world. So I think we're all foaming at the mouth. You know what I mean?
Oh, totally. I mean, sports have been around since like the beginning of time. There are Native American tribes that are indigenous to America here hundreds of years ago, and with records of them playing lacrosse and whatnot. I mean, sports have been around for a long time, and they're not going to go away anywhere. One thing that does concern me a little bit, even though I'm not going to stop watching sports, is the fact that we've done without it for so many months now or weeks now that trying to add that now into family time and other things is going to be a little bit of a challenge because, we haven't been watching it and spending our time doing that. We've been, for at least in my house, playing games, watching movies, watching shows, or just relaxing in our rooms or whatever. So we'll see. I mean, again, it's not going to be a hard thing to put it on and watch those games, but it's going to be like, man, I got to set aside 3 or 4 hours to watch this game. This is going to be a different change. I am a little not as optimistic as you are. I'm afraid that if they jump too much into it, even though there's no fans there and this or that, I'm afraid that there's going to be, a spike in this or that, not because of the sports, but because of other things, and that they're just going to freak out and, hit the pause button again. I hope they just commit to whatever it is, assuming nothing crazy comes out of this. But obviously, if there's going to be baseball starting, I'm all for it. If basketball's going to be able to start the playoffs with my Lakers doing so great, I'm all for it. If cricket's going to start, I'm all for it. It's just, I mean, I'm not as optimistic. But what are we checking out today?
We are going to check out a video that, you know what, I don't know why I didn't even think about asking this question before, because we mentioned this before about bats breaking, right? And we're like, hey, I didn't realize it's 2 different pieces. Wouldn't that be stronger if it was one piece? And somebody, one of our subscribers, responded and said, no, making it with 2 pieces helps with the vibration when they hit the ball. So it gets a little bit more more give, and it won't break. But yep, we're gonna check out a video on bats breaking. Okay, and super excited to watch it, because as a bowler, I would think that's just like in baseball. As a pitcher, you love when that bat shatters, because they made bad contact. You did your job. So I'm sure in cricket, when the bowler gets you to shatter your bat, it's probably a good thing as well. I'm assuming, because he didn't mean to do that.
Well, not just that, but like you said, these bats are made so solid. Like it's got to be such a feat to be able to say, "Yeah, I broke that bat," because those things are seriously sturdy. Like you said, this is broken bats. This is a video that was requested on our Instagram. Don't forget to check us on Instagram. We show you what we're watching. We show some other random things about boring reviews. This is requested by Varun. And I know I'm saying that wrong because, there's so many different ways, at least here in America, that you can pronounce that name. This is the same guy that does our artwork for all of our videos. And once the t-shirt, I'm still waiting for Amazon merch to get back to me. Once the t-shirt store opens up worldwide, he's going to be responsible for all the artwork on there. So we really appreciate all his support. Let me know how to say your name correctly. But I talk to this guy all the time through Instagram, other places. This guy is awesome. So he's requesting this video. The official name of this video is Top 10 Bats Broken in Cricket History, from every top 10s. So we hope that you are excited as we are to check this out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And Mr. Gay, let me know when you're ready to count this down.
All righty. Let's get this thing playing. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And he's left with the handle.
Man, right through.
He's like, where'd it go?
It's hard to see like how that broke. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Brett Lee. Oh yeah, you can see that one right at the edge of it. Oh man. Right when it made contact, it was
sawed off, anyway. Man.
Yeah.
He's laughing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
No. Oh, I thought he took that out with a broken bat. That would have been sick.
I know. I thought it was gonna be gone. Still a 4 though. That's pretty cool.
Yes, he still went for the boundary. That shows you that man has power.
Man, it's the second time you got the bottom part of it to the right to the side, and it causes that chain reaction with the broken bat. Watch out! Watch out! Jeez, almost hit the runner. Such a bummer when you have your equipment that just breaks like that. I'll take that. Wow.
You saw it there.
Oh yeah, look at that. I thought the umpire was going to try to catch it for a second.
Boom.
Wow. Right off. Hey, little satisfaction there.
I mean, for the most part, you see
Wow.
that they're not making good contact when they break their bats. So of course the pitchers are feeling good about it. A couple guys went for fours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean, not too bad at all. I like seeing the replay so you can see it really in slow-mo. I mean, that shows you right there, because wood is, a pretty solid material. It's not the strongest material, obviously, like metal or something, but it's a pretty solid material, pretty strong, to where that's what they make their bats out of. And that just shows you how much power is behind these balls that are being bowled, because it's just snapping that in half instantaneously. In baseball, when you see a lot of the broken bats, you'll see shatters all over the place. Not always, but shatters. But with these bats, I mean, they're just bam. There's just that sever point right there. There's a few that were shattered here and there, but some of them are just, I mean, it just couldn't take that impact. That's how hard these balls are being bowled. That's how much, force and how much, violence in a way is coming towards that batter. I mean, that's no joke when you just see that wood just right away just snap.
I mean, right away I think to two things. The Test. If you remember the series, The Test, right? What episode was it where they hit on his forearm, Steve Smith on his forearm, and he's in the ground writhing in pain. It was against Archer, right? Archer
England,
did it.
yeah,
Against England. And then after that, then they hit him in the head. It just shows you how hard these balls are. A lot of times in baseball, we tell, as coaches, hey, man, wear one, take one for the team, or wear it like a prom dress, kid. That's one of my favorite saying, wear it like a prom dress. They hurt like you would not believe. If it's hard enough to shatter a bat, okay, or a cricket bat, a regular bat, you don't think it's gonna break a bone if it hits you in the right place. You know what I mean? And it brings me back to that episode in The Test where they're like, Steve Smith got hit in the same place that I forgive my my forgetfulness, but I guess there was another player on the Australian team who died in 2014 after taking a hit to the head.
Philip Hughes.
Philip Hughes, thank you. I'm telling you, this guy's an encyclopedia Nick, man. I love it. But it's
I've read a lot in the comment section, so
it's one of those things, dude, where it's so dangerous. You don't realize that these guys are out there, and yeah, they're playing a game, but they're playing against world-class athletes who throw really, really, really hard. And if they hit you, they're gonna hurt you. And I don't know if you ever seen. I'm pretty sure you've seen Bull Durham, where in Bull Durham, the one guy's fighting with his catcher outside. They're both outside of a crash. Is fighting with his catcher, Meat. He calls him Meat because he's brand new. So he's trying to teach him how to be a professional ball player. So he throws a baseball to him and says, "Why I'm not up in the major?" He said, "Because you got no control. You got the arm, or that you were blessed by a god. You could throw rockets, but you don't know where it's going." So he throws the baseball at him and said, "Go ahead, hit me." And he's standing like literally, forget about 60 feet. He's standing a lot closer than that, and he throws it and can't hit him. God, thank God he didn't hit him. He hit him, he probably would have killed him. But Crash knew he didn't have control. The point is, getting hit with a baseball, somebody that one of these professional bowlers intentionally throws at you, they can hurt you. That's why I was so not upset, but why my feeling, I know your feeling was the same, was like, man, Joffrey Archer for England, like he's a nasty player, bro, because he was throwing and it was way too close. Come on, you're gonna hit him first in the forearm, then you're gonna get in his head and say it wasn't on purpose, and you know the kind of damage you can do. So, but man, watching that video, do you ever want to get hit with a cricket ball, seeing how much damage it does?
No. But I go back to the argument about Archer and throwing the ball. Is, unless I'm wrong, both those balls that hit Steve Smith, they bounced off the ground first, correct?
Right.
They weren't just straight beam balls, right? So like in baseball, when you throw it straight, these guys have pinpoint accuracy. If they hit them on the back or the head, they're going for them. But if I'm a bowler and I am bouncing it, and I'm not going to say that they don't know where they're going to land up. Of course they know. I mean, they've been practicing a million times. They've been doing this their whole life. But if I'm bouncing off the ground and it goes up and hits the guy right in a dangerous area, I'm not trying to sound ruthless, but is it my job to make sure this guy dodges out of the way? I mean, as a batsman, and I'm not saying it's easy, you have to know where that ball's going so that you can get out of the way and protect yourself. if I'm bowling it and I'm bouncing it first, so I'm allowing the ground to cause its reaction, then I'm doing my job by trying to get this guy out. Now, if I throw it, 3 feet away from where the wickets are and it's right in front where this guy is standing, right at his feet, then obviously that's very questionable. But when we rewatch that episode, I want to pay really close to where that ball is being aimed. I'm not saying the archer wasn't going for him. I'm not saying that he was. But I do think that there is that part of the responsibility of the batsman, even though it's hard, to protect yourself. So it's interesting when I was watching these videos, these highlights, that a lot of them were actually going for a hit, obviously, or they're trying to get some runs, and their attempt got foiled by the ball breaking their bat. That would be such a bummer because you only get one wicket. If you get out, then you're done. And so it's better to break a bat than to get an out, because if you broke the bat, at least you made contact with the ball. But it would be a shame if you hit the ball, it broke the bat, and as it broke the bat, it just went right behind you and took out the wickets. There was one guy, the guy that was just smiling. He was so surprised it broke. Luckily for him, he was just protecting the wickets and he wasn't trying to get a hit, so there was no harm, no foul. But that would be a big bummer when you got the ball that you want. You got to put a good swing on it. You got a good direction in your hit, and it breaks the bat, and just you might not even get one run out of it. That would be a huge bummer, obviously.
Well, there were a couple guys that did get hits in there, and I'm not sure if it's again. Cricket bats are expensive. Baseball bats are expensive. My son, who plays high school ball now, and I remember my son who's in college. Every time they played in wood bat tournaments, they absolutely loved it, and it was a badge of honor for them to break a bat. Now, these bats are $90 a piece, bro. And these are the cheaper ones. These aren't the ones that the pros use. You know what I mean? And I'm like, are you guys kidding me? You should be upset. You should be pissed because I got to pay that money. But for them, it was they feel like big leaguers. You know what I mean? When they break a bat in a wood bat tournament. But bro, I tell you what, I literally afterward would grab the bat and try to bend it. I try to snap it over my knee. It wasn't happening. So if that's, you know what I mean, these bats, even American baseball bats, are built so sturdy. And when you see that a ball does that to them, dude, it's the same velocity that comes at it. And I mean, these high school kids at best are throwing, low 70s, mid to high, I would say, low 80s, mid to high 70s, especially before they get up to the seniors. So could you imagine when it's coming at you at 90 miles, 95, 100? Oh my gosh. No. Oh my gosh. You know who I really give credit to now after watching this video? Pierce. Remember we did the video with Pierce Morgan. Oh my gosh. Now you even appreciate more because he took some licks, bro. Oh, he took some licks. And I'm like, dude, is he I thought that they were gonna, how they do with whether it's NBA or NFL or even MLB, they always give you the cookies, the easy layups, and no, who was
Brett Lee went after him, yeah.
Brett Lee was not playing.
Now I'm sure even for Brett Lee, he was taking it somewhat easy, but he didn't take it extremely easy. Again, nor should he. If this guy's going to face off against me, you're going to put this on television, I'm not going to get embarrassed because it's easy afterward. It's not easy afterwards to say, oh, but I was just throwing him some cookies. Oh, sure you were. Pierce Morgan just went all yard. No, you got to go after him. Some of those balls were a little inside, definitely. I mean, you're talking about Chris Archer. I mean, come on. But
bro, that's what I'm saying.
We hope you enjoy.
That was crazy.
We hope you enjoyed this reaction and discussion. We always love to discuss, and we appreciate you show up for our discussions. If you're into cricket, which if you're watching this channel, obviously you are, check out our test review series. We've got the first 3 episodes as of the date of this video. So check out our other videos on the test, and stay tuned for more videos for Cricket for Americans YouTube channel. We hope you're all safe, and as always, until next time.
That's 6 runs.